Welcome to the Monday Kickoff, everyone. Hope you guys are having an amazing Monday, an amazing start of the week. As usual, guys, in today's video, we're going to have a full breakdown of all of the events coming our way this week. And we have loads of them. Most likely, the new update will be here, bringing in the CHIMERA and all those crazy, funky things. We're going to have a new champion rebalance. We're going to discuss about that in a second. We're going to have everyone's favorite game mode, CVC, starting tomorrow, together with more summoning events. Today is the Cyber Monday, and we still have the 2x on, Primal Shards on. Only 4 mythical champions, though. So, I just want to start by saying, if you guys enjoy the content, do me a big favor. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, help out with that YouTube algorithm. It really helps the channel a lot. Plus, I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you, thank you. Now, as I mentioned, we're going to have everyone's favorite game mode starting tomorrow. Clan versus clan and favorite, guys. I'm just being a bit sarcastic. This time around is not featuring personal rewards. Now, in terms of the milestone rewards, we're going to have immunity and savage gear. The rest of them seem to be pretty standard. Now, the fusion is moving into the second week. And I feel like Plarium made some mistake with the calendar because I feel like I'm missing 5 fragments somehow. And I've completed everything. And I feel like a lot of you guys might be in the same situation. Let me know in the comments down below. Either way, a quick reminder. Make sure you guys check out your clan quests. If you haven't picked any up, seems like I've completely forgot to do it this week. So I'm going to look for some easy ones if we have any of them. This one right here is easy. This one right here is easy. And this one right here is easy again. Give me all of them. Then, if you need to purchase anything from the clan shop, make sure you guys do it. There are tons of different goodies in here. This week, not that special. Silver, not a bad deal if you have a lot of clan gold. I actually stopped getting it because I'm getting low on the clan gold. You can get a legendary skill tome, etc. Keep an eye as well on the bazaar, because maybe your weekly reset is on, or monthly, or bi-weekly, right? So I'm getting close to be able to purchase a sacred shard. I can get my rarity charms right now, so I'm going to get that up and running. And the next thing that I'm eyeballing is the sacred shard. Now, leaving all that on the side, I was really expecting maybe to see some form of a cheeky event, maybe a prism crystal event, maybe a jewel crystal event, but seems like we have none of them. Surprisingly, considering that is the Cyber Monday, I thought that maybe they really want to milk all of the players. I'm sure they've done it with all of the primal shards throughout the weekend, but hey, we do not have one Sand Devils attack today, but we will have one starting tomorrow, as usual. Champion Chase tournament coming to an end. Mine is just next level. I'm rank 3, but most likely I'm going to go down to rank 4. I'm not going to be able to get the extra fragments, unfortunately. The Tag Arena tournament is coming to an end tomorrow. 100% worth doing. Good rewards. I mean, good rewards. Decent rewards. And then we have the Ice Golem tournament, guys, which started today. I will have to do it to get the fragments. Then I'm probably going to shift my focus to a different dungeon. Spider, Fire Knight. I'm not really a big fan of the Golem at the moment, but the reason why I'm going to do it is because of the Dungeon Diver event. Now, if I remember it correctly from the Fusion calendar, none of the other events intersect with this Dungeon Diver, just the Ice Golem. So once you're done with that, you will need to farm other things in order to get these fragments, right? Or continue to farm the Golem if you really need some gear from there. An artifact enhancement that started today as well, or maybe it started yesterday. Pretty convinced it was today, though. Either way, that's what we have in terms of events and tournaments on at the moment. If we're going to head over to the calendar, we're going to see pretty much everything that is on. The Sand Devil will give us Soulstone, so it seems like no Prism Crystal event this week. No Jewel Crystal event either, which is pretty interesting, right? I thought that maybe they will do one. Now, talking about the champion rebalance, I'm quickly going to go over it, guys. And explain you what changed. We only have 2 champions. Then we're going to talk about the progressive chance events for tomorrow. Tons of them. Crazy good champions. Tons of void legendaries this time around. And Yes, let me start with the champion rebalance. So the very first champion that is getting rebalanced is going to be Gamoran. Now, I've already recorded a different video where I talked about this guy, so apologies if I'm talking twice about this thing, but was not meant to be released today, and seems like they've done it. I will be away. I'm going to Romania, actually, so I'm recording quite a few videos today, so you guys have what to watch throughout the week. Gamoran, at the moment, with A1, he has a chance to place an active skill for 1 turn. Now, this will get a buff, and you're going to place the block active skill for 2 turns. His A2, at the moment, attacks all enemies and has a chance to steal 1 random buff from each enemy, and then, after stealing, applies a buff spread effect, taking a random buff from the champion and places it on all the other allies. Now, after the buff, he will do the following. Attacks all enemies, has 100% chance fully booked to steal all of the buffs from each enemy. Then, applies a buff spread effect, taking all of the buffs from this champion and placing them on all of your allies. So all of the buffs that he has. That's actually massive. It's really, really good. Then the A3 will remain intact. Nothing will change to this skill. Now we will have some changes to the passive, okay? So basically, at the moment with the passive, revives a random ally with 30% HP and turn meter each time an enemy is killed. Now, will not revive an ally if an enemy is killed by damage from poison, blah, blah, blah. That's going to be the same. What will change is revives 1 random ally with 30% HP and 30% turn meter each time a block revive debuff is placed on an enemy. It doesn't need necessarily to be placed by Gamoran because it's not specified like this. So maybe any other block revive champion can place a block revive and bang, you're going to get a revive. Plus, you can put block revive with this skill. Those are the changes for Gamoran. I think they're nice, especially the A2. I think is going to be a very nice skill. Strips all of the buffs, spreads all the buffs to the team. Top notch. Then, the next champion that is getting rebalanced, guys, is going to be Opardin Clan Father. He's not really going to be OP or anything like that. He's just going to gain more healing. So, let me just quickly explain you what exactly changes on him. So, with the A1, right now he's gaining 5% turn meter. After the buff, he will gain 10% turn meter instead. With the A2, he attacks all enemies. He will heal everybody by 10% of his max HP. Now, after the buff, he will heal everybody by 20% of his max HP. And heals all allies under continuous heal by 15% instead. After the buff will be by 30% instead. So, pretty good buff on the healing, right? Based on his own HP. You're going to get some solid heals out of this champion. Now, what I like that changed on him is the passive, but we're going to get to it in a second. On the A3, removes all block buffs and heal reduction and places continuous heal on all allies. And has a chance to remove a random debuff from all allies. After the changes, removes all block buffs and heal reduction debuffs from all allies, then places 2 continuous heal buffs and a block debuffs buff on all allies for 2 turns. You're getting immunity as well next to it, so that's pretty good. And he still has a chance to remove a random debuff from all allies. Which again is nice. It's not a full cleanse, but hey, I guess it's better. Now the passive, each time a continuous heal buff heals an ally, fills the ally's turn meter by 5%. That will get boosted to 10% instead. That's basically what changed with the passive. So each time a continuous heal activates, you're getting 10% turn meter. Now if you pair him with... Wait, I clicked on the wrong faction. If you pair him with her, 15% turn meter for every ally, every continuous heal. You're gonna go crazy in terms of turn meter. Sina and Opardin, they're going to explode, okay? They're gonna be tons and tons of fun. Now, talking about the progressive chance event, guys. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time to talk about each one of these champions. I'm quickly going to share them with you, and I'm gonna take a screenshot so you guys can actually see everything a bit better, just in case if you're impatient. So let me just bring it on the screen for you. There we go. Each event will last 24 hours. We have some pretty nasty champions. So let's dive straight into it. No epics or anything like that this time around. Starting with the very first champion, and that is Crackling the Blackned, something like that. Not an amazing champion. I'm not a big fan. I feel like he's okay-ish, but I would not summon for this champion. And if you get him, guys, I'm not saying you cannot use him anywhere, but he's just not fantastic. Curious to see his reviews. Yeah, as expected. They're definitely not that great. Maybe Curse and some niche areas, but he's not really going to give you tons of value. He can help you to progress, though, if you're early on. Yes, good as a progression, same like any other champion in the game, but he's not really going to be a carry. Duchess Lily 2, you guys know the drill. Absolutely amazing champion. Yes. I'm not going to talk about her because I feel like every second week when they're doing an event, I'm talking about her. And yes, she's still good, guys. She's still very, very good. Then we have Ultimate Death Knight. Very strong champion. I feel like he definitely dropped a little bit from the meta in the high-end Platinum, but still very, very nasty. It's all about the passives. He was a free champion. You can use him in tons of content. Hydra, you can use him in Arena. You can use him in Clan Boss. You can use him pretty much everywhere because he's really that good, right? Then we have Grand Oak Padrake. Very good ally attack champion for Fire Knight. Very good for Hydra. Can be good for Arena too, mainly because of the passive that gives you one of the buffs. The Thermitter, the Cleanse, the increased speed, the ally attack, the continuous heal, the decreased cooldowns with the A1, fast build, Relentless, Impulse, Reflex, something funky like that. And you're going to gain tons of value. Then we have Knocked the Paralyzer. Pretty good poison sleep champion. I'm not the biggest fan. I'm not really using him anywhere, to be honest. But I know some of you guys, last time when we talked about him, really praised him. Like, he's really, really good. So I'm going to leave it there. A lot of you guys like him. A lot of you guys don't like him. You know, he's okay. He's not OP or anything like that. Then we have the next champion, which is Cena. Because we were talking about her. There you go. Revives. She has a speed aura for all battles. When she revives, she counterattacks. That's the most unique revive skill in the game, to be honest. Good for the Fire Knight. You're getting Thermitter, increased speed. Can be nice for Arena as a Thermitter booster, especially with this passive. I got my ass whooped a couple of times in live Arena because they were gaining so much Thermitter, they were just overlapping me non-stop. So, yes, very, very interesting. Together with Opardin, who knows? They might be making something crazy. Then we have Vincenza. Very good champion. Defense down, weaken. You're getting the Poison Cloud, increased speed, continuous heal, the Thermitter, decrease attack, AoE. The ally with the highest crit damage will join the attack as well. It's nice. I feel like she lost a bit of value in Hydra because it's pretty hard to make the most out of that ally attack nowadays. Then the next champion we have on, guys, is going to be Raka. Pretty decent orc champion. I mean, she's the best reviver in this faction. I would like her just for the siege mode. You have a speed aura for all battles. You have revive, block debuffs, Thermitter. You're getting shield, increase attack, cleanse, Thermitter from the passive. Definitely not bad. And I have a 6-star on her. So I would like to build her as a Thermitter booster, most likely. I think you could do some funky things in the siege mode. Other than that, she can be a good carry progression-wise. Moving on to Wednesday, guys. Again, the same story, all of the shards. And we have Elva as the very first champion on the list. Pretty awesome character. I like the revive. I like the speed aura for all battles. The increased speed, the cleanse, the block debuffs, continuous heal, the veil from the passive. Good for live arena. A lot of people are using her, actually. Either on high resistance, either on stone skin bolster, either just on stone skin. Good for progression in general content. You can use it even in Clan Boss, Hydra, etc. Then we have Pythian. Pythian is nice. He was a fusion. Again, same story. AoE revive, strengthen. You're getting a cleanse, block debuffs. You're getting a bit of healing. The passive brings you damage reduction. Good for Arena too, you know. Good for a lot of content. Good for Amias. Both of them are good for Amias, actually. And just in general, very good carries, right? Support champions, revivers are generally nice. Then we have Underpriest Brogni. Man, he's not bad. He's not what he used to be. I'm not using him anywhere, to be honest. And I'm not saying that he's trash. He does have a very nice skill set. But in the end game, he lost a lot of value, especially since all of these changes to shield and nerfs and lefts and rights. He's just not that amazing though. But hey, if you're getting him early on, progression-wise, he's gonna be massive for your account. He's definitely one of the better progression champions that we have in the game. Then we have Gwendolyn the Silent. You might as well just stay silent because I still haven't summoned mine from the fragments. It's just chilling right there. Can be good for Hydra though. You're getting decreased speed, you're getting leech, decreased accuracy, increased accuracy, block debuffs, which is not bad. The A1 triple hitter with a chance to increase the duration of debuffs. You're going to gain 3 damage for every accuracy you have on. Pretty decent champion. Decent damage as well. So, again, I wouldn't summon on a 15x for this champion. The next one on the list, we have the sexy man, Cardiel. Everybody loves Cardiel. Amazing champion, right? Ally attacks, speed aura for all battles. You're getting healing, chance to land fear, revive on that, block debuffs, clans, increase crit rate, crit damage with the ally attack. Amazing, amazing champion. Best build for him, in my opinion, 9-piece protection. Because he buffs so much, you know, he's just amazing for Hydra. I think he's going to be good for the new boss as well. I'm definitely looking forward to try him in the new boss to see how well he's actually going to perform in there. Then we have Necret, the Great, guys. Still a powerhouse, but at the same time, not as effective as he used to be. And that's mainly because of King Narcissus, right? It counters him very, very hard, but he's still very effective. He can keep your Nuker alive, give him immunity, build him on Stone Skin plus Bolster, and boom, you've got yourself a nasty support champion. One of the craziest support champions in the game, actually, because nobody else enables your champion like he does, right? Yes, you have Stone Skin now, which is another thing that kind of like, I guess, pushed a bit Necret on the side. And the final champion, guys, is Kleidna. She got a buff recently. I haven't made a guide on her. I should do one, honestly. You have Revive on that, clans, and immunity. Decreased speed, leech, restores HP, and heals your team. AoE, the A1 has a chance to sleep, my bad. The passive has a chance to block a random incoming attack on a random ally. Interesting champion, but I would not summon on her for a 15x. We have some big champions in here, but then we have some that are okay-ish, nothing spectacular, even though she can be very, very nice as a support champion, progression-wise, etc. That was all for this video. Appreciate all of you guys watching. I will catch you all in the next one. Keep an eye on the next few videos rolling out, some of them showcasing something interesting, but I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.